All my niggas ride for me. I got niggas that'll die for me. You niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilt like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that, cause niggas get killed like that when you ain't built like that. You niggas ain't built like that. You was never on the block, you ain't never dodge a knock. You ain't never fought another crew holding down the park. You ain't swam with the sharks, you ain't wrestled with the gators. You was never fucking poppin', you ain't got no fucking haters. Bitch, niggas like you make me watch out for the traitors. When you round some real niggas, mind your behavior. I will beat a nigga ass, then I'm laughing like I'm Jada. Get your fucking mind blown like a cartridge on a Sega. You niggas want attention, they don't want the war though. Talking all that shit, but you got a glass jaw, ho. They never deliver, they got that DiGiorno. This that Walking Dead flow, I eat a rapper torso. You ain't the same man once you off the microphone. You ain't never broke a bone, you ain't never had a scar. You a certified pussy, so don't make me pull your card. I'm a certified prophet, respected like the word of God. Cause you ain't got the heart, nigga, you ain't got the heart. You ain't bout to finish any beef that you start. You ain't never been a soldier, little nigga, play your part. Claiming that you'll spark when you ain't got the heart. Cause you niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilt like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that, cause niggas get killed like that when you ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilt like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that, cause niggas get killed like that. All my niggas ride for me. All my niggas ride with me. I got niggas that'll die for me. All my niggas ride with me. You niggas ain't.
Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. It's best that you be easy. The end gon' be biblical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Payback in every breath, plus revenge in my heart. The truth in every word. Bring light into the dark. And I ain't never lukewarm. Shit, I blazing in the season. Got plenty food for thought. Just gotta watch who I'm feeding. And I been walking with them angels. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas baby fat soft. Better bear witness or back off. I be ripping shit like sackcloth. Dumb dogs all barked out. Behind me say our cup full. No room for emotion, so I pour my heart out. This road hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't UPK, then they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down to suffer. Flow so deep, it'll drown a motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah? Well, this the home. And I don't hate them brothers, I'm just too loyal to my own. Plus what they believe, hard for me to follow. No rank me, no head, and I ain't leaving this body to live and sleep in hollow. So when they ask I'm UPK, you tell them absolutely. And I ain't trimming my ways for nothing. Gotta execute me. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking, watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart, and Alana, she so beautiful, but they ain't like other babies. And they daddy far from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. It ain't about this shit I used to do in that 98 Navy, the tan leather seats. See, without wisdom, this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter. The lies are sweet, tried everything. I guess me and YAHANNA had to meet. Now I make the blind see, and I make the dead speak. And teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man, they better bring me bloody bed sheets. Chaos match the time, this Glock match my handpiece. And I ain't trying to take him out, but I will defend this house. Or take a check. 144 in that black trench on some hitman shit. She call me 47. Praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame. Ask why, tell them I'm loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign. Loyal to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king. You devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. That's right. Bring that hot flame, you bitch ain't loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign. Loyal to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chains. Loyal to the king. You devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. Bring that hot flame, you bitch ain't loyal to the king.
Test 1, 2. 2, 2, 2. 2. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. The Lord said, confession good for the soul. So right now,
all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. And shot call. To be known with them niggas letting shots off. Either that or the right hand to the top dog. Funny how we see vanity, not the lives lost. Can't be focused on the life that's hopeless. Out there pumping, not knowing the Lord will kill you for that hocus pocus. Used to roll with niggas that cook dope with weaponry. Same ones claim they love you. I had no life in jeopardy. And I know my mother wants success for me. But that G should take a girl straight to ecstasy. Remember running with bruh, even though we did the wrong thing. My life would've been a lot different if I fell up under Rob's wing. Was too sincere for a wicked game. Shame the Lord's name. Now we afflicted with pain. All I ever wanted was to be respected by stand-up niggas. Not knowing that them handcuffs custom made the face. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. I ain't lying, I was close to dying. Knew I wanted to live, but I wasn't trying. I was defiant, not knowing that this ain't how we live. This just how they design it. Cause when you in them streets, you get more endemic. They don't tell you gonna be on papers and on restrictions. My father said a hard head to make a soft ass. I didn't care, I wanted fear when I walked past. In a place where a black man's blood is cheap. I thank the Lord for the day I was on Lake Street. Pissing in the cup, back and forth to court. Found the DC school, I swear it felt like I cried on that fucking porch. The Lord said, my sheep, they ain't hear my voice. Asked me why I'm UPK, I told them I ain't have a choice. They said God ain't 50-50 and what's gonna come to pass. The Lord called me out the world and I started running fast. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster.
Yeshaya, come in and grab you a seat right quick. Right now.
What did you say?
Go over there and sit down next to Trooper Shaw.
We usually support the supertory at the end.
All right, Shalom. Yahweh Bashim Yashabrakatah. To all the brothers, Yahweh Shemal Atah Bashim Yahweh. Shout out all the sisters. We about to start the Sabbath service for High Holy Day, the memorial to blowing the trumpets. We got the I.S.U.P.K. We start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York City, under Commander General YAHANNA, established in 1969. We teach the truth according to the Bible that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are truly the chosen children of Israel according to the Bible, right? All right, so today is the Feast of the Blowing of Trumpets. Of course, blowing of the trumpets is something that we've done throughout our history, and it always signifies something. A lot of times it signified us going into a different phase and as a people, or even us winning wars against our enemies or our oppressors. All right, so we're going to get a backdrop on the actual Holy Convocation itself, because just like America pushes their holidays, you understand, we push our holy days the same, you know what I mean, in this, with the same manner. We take it very seriously, all right? So we want to get the history of the holy day. We traditionally have start with the youngest man come up, read the Assyrian, and we read it in English. The Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. So if everybody can get to Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, we can start there, and then we'll build up and get a breakdown on the feast days and what the Lord requires of us, and how we should keep these holy days throughout our generations. All right, Salaki, sir, you want to go ahead and come on, sir.
All right, everybody stand.
Mahdi. So we just call up the first brother. It's like it's on you. You want to hold this?
All right, Mark, Doctor, you come on up first.
Oh,
You record that, Marty?
Yeah, you gotta stand up first. Marty, don't hit the camera off the shot. All right.
You state your registry, your name, Ban, tribe, Ban Yasha'Allah.
Mardakya Ban Yahawada Ban Yasha'Allah.
Mardakya Ban Yahawada Ban Yasha'Allah. He comes up, bro.
Okay, you gotta come.
Oh, yeah, Salaki. We gotta salute you, Salaki. Shalom, Yahweh.
So just go ahead and All right, then you come up.
We're gonna read these first 7 verses.
Let me push the camera back down. Let
Hmm?
me push the camera back down. I had it up.
Yeah, sure. If you could, just make sure you get it right. All right, so everybody can be seated. Everybody can be seated. We want to start with we're starting the Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. The brother's going to read, starting from 1. He's going to read it in the Assyrian, which is going to be Hebrew. So after he reads it in Hebrew, he's going to read the first 7 verses, and then we're going to read it in the English afterwards. All right. So you can go ahead whenever you're ready.
Yahweh.
If you can't read it, then just go ahead and read it.
You are reading English?
Yeah, you can. If you're not that good in the Hebrew, just read it in English.
Come on, sir. This Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 1. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the Israelites, people, and say to them, these are my fixed times, the fixed times of the Lord, which you shall proclaim as sacred occasions." Verse 3. On 6 days work may be done, but on the 7th day there shall be a Sabbath of complete rest, a sacred occasion. Which you shall proclaim as sacred occasions. On 6 days work may be done, but on the 7th day there shall be a Sabbath of complete rest, a sacred occasion. You shall do no work. It shall be a Sabbath of the Lord throughout your settlements. Verse 4. There are the set times of the Lord, the sacred occasions which you shall celebrate each at an appointed time. At the appointed time, Shalai.
What verse are you at?
Verse 5, sir.
Verse 5, verse 8.
In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of the unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must be unleavened bread. Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. I said the first 7 verses. Right? That's in verse 7.
Slightly. I was gonna make sure we just break down the scriptures.
Yeah, that's
okay. Kind of. You want? That's what I was gonna say. All right, kind of. So, all right. So, go ahead and start it from 1 again. Just start it from 1 again.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 1. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Okay, speak unto the children of Israel. Everybody understands that this is the book for the Israelites. Like, this is not everybody's book. Everybody understands that now. You understand? Like we in this class here today have been given the understanding to know that this Bible is the book of the Israelites. So it says, speak to the Israelites, not to everybody, not to the Ammonites and all mankind, but it says to the Israelites. Go ahead.
And say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord.
Concerning the feast of who?
Of the Lord.
The feast of man.
Of the Lord.
The feast of America.
Of the Lord.
See, we don't celebrate the feast of man and the feast of America. We celebrate the feast of the Lord. You know what I mean? So when we go to school and we go to work and they celebrate Halloween and Thanksgiving, those are the things that they do, and those are all man-made holidays. All right, those are all man-made holidays, and a lot of those holidays are the reason why we're destroyed. You understand? Celebrating, witches doing, witchcraft and Jesus' so-called Cesar Borgia birthday and everything else, man. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we celebrate the Lord's feast and not nobody else's feast. You know what I mean? That's why the Bible says, I hate and despise your feast days. Because these days that we celebrate in America are he despises and he hates. You understand? Go ahead.
And say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be a holy convocation.
Should be proclaimed to be a what?
A holy convocation.
A holy convocation. What is a holy convocation? It's a separate gathering, a separate celebration. Like we don't, like I said, we're here today. Only the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General YAHANNA is celebrating this holiday, this holy day today. You understand? Right. It's a separate convocation. You know what I mean? We're not. Everybody else is getting ready for what? Columbus Day or something like that. Right. Columbus Day. You know what I mean? Who knows what's coming up? Donut Day. You know what I mean? Who knows? You know what I mean? So we celebrate. This is a holy convocation. Go ahead.
Even these are my feasts.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done. But the 7th day and the Sabbath of rest, a holy convocation, ye shall do no work thereon.
Right. So in a perfect world where we're not in captivity, we work during the week. But Saturday nobody's working. You understand? Not even the slaves. You feel me? Like not even the slaves, because that's what righteous rulership is. But because the wicked are in rulership, what? The people mourn. We go to work on Saturday. We can't wear our fringes. We can't, they don't want us. Like we read in the Maccabees where the Greek king said, they set up laws and compelled us to what? To do what was against our father, against our laws and commandments. So that's what we dealing with today. But that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to take those Saturdays off because it's supposed to be the Sabbath day. You're not supposed to do no servile work. These holy convocations are the same thing. These holy days, same thing. You're not supposed to do any work. You're supposed to holy and do no servile work. Go ahead.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
In their seasons, because just like I said, throughout America, every time every month in different seasons is different times of the year. Like they would say, like the most wonderful time of the year is Christmas, and you know what I mean, all of the holidays, you know, Thanksgiving. Well, we have seasons where we celebrate our feast days. You know what I mean? And we'll know those seasons. All right, go ahead.
Verse 5. In the 14th day of the Lord of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover.
The Lord's Passover. Everybody's familiar with the Passover. You know what I mean? Who in here has not been to Passover before? The Passover I.S.U.P.K. All right, so a couple brothers, you know what I mean? No sweat. And we got one coming up April 9th, right? April 9th, April 10th. One of those 2 days you can check and get it correct. But you should definitely make it out because what we're doing here today is honoring these feast days. So we have to honor them because that's what the Lord called us to do. It's mandatory that we honor these feast days. All right, so it's required of us. All right, just think about the time of Passover, right? When they was in Egypt, and the Lord said, "Go to your houses and put the lamb's blood over the doorways and stay inside." That meant that following those instructions was what, life or death. Right. You know what I mean? That's the same thing. That's where we keep that same spirit today. Keeping these feast days is life or death. While we here right now honoring the Lord in this holy place, the Lord can rain down fire from heaven on all of America except where we're gathered. You see what I'm saying? We're safe right now. You know what I mean? We're in a safe place. We're here celebrating the Lord's feast day. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of the unleavened bread.
All right, and then of course the feast of unleavened bread was when we went into the wilderness after Egypt, right? After Egypt, we went to the wilderness because we were in such a hurry and we had to evacuate the city so fast we didn't have time to let the bread rise. You know what I mean? Put the yeast in it and let the bread rise. So we had bread that was flat. You know what I mean? We made it. It was flat. We got out of there and took it with us. And so for those 7 days, we eat unleavened bread to memorialize our brothers and sisters that fled into the wilderness with that unleavened bread. So we can't eat anything with leaven in it for 7 days. And leaven don't just exist in bread. It exists in a lot of different things. So you have to read the instructions. I mean, not the instructions, the ingredients to find out if there's yeast or leaven in any of the food that we eat during those days. So as you can see, all of the things that we do today is to memorialize what our forefathers did in these times, right? Right. Go ahead.
Unto the Lord, 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. Right. Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. So
we start the feast day off of the unleavened bread like this. We have a feast day. We have brothers come in. We break down the scriptures. We eat. We congregate, and so on and so forth. Then we start that starts the 7 days. On the last day, we do the same thing. All right. That's it on that.
Come on, sir. That's on verse 7.
Now,
Amadium.
Shar, come on up. You want to state your registry, your name, Ban YAHANNA, Ban YAHANNA.
Get in my Amadium Shabbat too.
Shabbat.
There you go.
Shah Ban YAHANNA, Ban Yashri'Allah.
Shah Ban YAHANNA, Ban Yashri'Allah.
Now, Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah. All right, you gonna come out more directly? Hold on, wait right there. You go out.
Wait till you come out, and then you come up.
You can come. You can come in now.
Sorry,
You want to do the drink now?
Yeah, come.
Just stand up. Stand up. So you're going to turn and face me, Sarah. You're going to take this. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah.
Now you're going to turn and face them, and then you're going to hold the cup up And then you're going to La Yasha'Allah.
La Yashra
La Yasha'Allah.
YAHANNA.
And then you're going to take the drink. You're going to kill it. All right, you can put it sit down over there. All right. All right, be seated. Where's that Tanakh at? You can read the Tanakh or you want to read the English?
You can read it.
I can try Hebrew. I can try it.
Can you read it?
He pretty too wild. I believe he
I
can.
don't say I'm all that, but I can try that too.
If you can, we'll go back to the English.
Here you go.
You're gonna start at verse 8.
Verse 8. Okay, verse 8. Wahapara Batam Asha Laha Yaha Sabat Yamayam Bawam Hasabya Hasabaya Makara Kadash Ka Malakah Abada La'a Ta'asya verse 9 Wayadabara Yahweh Al-Masah La'amara verse 10 the bar Banya Yasra'al Ya'amra Alam Kaya the bomber Ha'aratza Asha Anaya Nathan Lakam Wakwatza Ratam Ata Kwatazara Yahama'am Matam. Ata. Amra. Ra'asyat. Ra'asiyat. Ra'asyat. Ka'arakam. Habahan, verse 11. Wahanya, Ata, Ha'amra, Lapanya, Yahweh, Lara'ana, Mamakarat, Hasab, Yaniyapa Pana, Yaniya Panya Panwa, Habahan, verse 12. Wa'asiyat, Was'atyam, Banyam, Hanaya, Pakam, Ata, Ha'amr, Kabash, Tamayam, Bana, Sanatawa, La'ala, Layahawa, verse 13. Wamanakath, Wamanakath, slack. Sanya, Asha, Renayim, Malah, Balayallah, Basam, Asa, Layahawa, Rayaka, Bayakak. Wanasaka, 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 Wanasaka. Yayan. Rabaya. Hahayan. Verse 14. Walakam. Wakalaya. Wakalaya. Wakaralam. La'a. Ta'a. Kalawa. Ta'a Kalawa. Ada. Atizayam. Hayawum. Hazaha. Ada. Habaya. Habaya'a. Habayaka. Habayakam. Habayakam. Ata. Karaban. Alahayakum. Kakota. Awalam. Ladarata, Ladarataya, Ladarataya ka, Larata, Lara, Lada, Slaki, Ladarataya, come, Lada, Slaki, Ladarataya, come, Ladarataya, you come. Baka.
What verse you on now?
Masal. It's like it's up 14.
Okay.
Basal bayataka. Basal bayakam. Sa. Verse 15. Wasaparatham. Lakam. Mamakara. Hashabiah. Mayawatham. Habayakum. Ata. Amar. Hatana. Hatana wapa'a. Sabaya. Sabahaya. Tamaya. Tahayanam. Verse 16. Ada. Mamakara. Hasabah. Hasabayah. Tasa Parwa. Kasayayam. Yawam. Wahakubatum. Manakaha. Kadash. Layahawa. 17.
What did he tell you? How far did he tell you to read?
7 verses.
Okay, go ahead. You got it.
Mama Wasabath. You come. Mama Wasaya Kabam. Tabaya Awa. Lakam. Tanayapa. Sitayam. Sanya. Asanya. Allah. Tahayan. Kamatza. Kaapaya na Ka'apanyaha. Baba Naraya. La Yahweh. That's 18 right there.
All right. Get it in the English.
In English.
No, in the King James version.
Come on.
Start at verse 8. Verse 8.
Verse 8. Leviticus chapter 23. Verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. And the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
So that's the commandment that the Lord has given to Israel. All right, that we make a fire, that we make a, you know what I'm saying? Read that one more time. Go back to the top of that scripture.
Come on, sir. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire.
Offer an offering made by fire. That was the commandment of the Most High. All right. Also, continue on.
Unto the Lord 7 days.
7 days. All right. Read.
And the 7th day is an holy convocation.
And the 7th day is a holy convocation. That's what we're celebrating right now. All right. This is our holy convocation. The feast of the blowing of the trumpets. All right. The memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. Keep reading.
Okay. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
You shall do no servile work. What does that mean? Anybody know? Go ahead, Doc.
Servile work, meaning that work that you do every day.
Right, like a slavery, right?
Slavery.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and let's just take it back into a time period when we were not in captivity, right? What would that mean? If, you know, in the time we're not captivity, let's say we have our kingdom right now, right? And we was following this law. What is it talking about? Go ahead.
The job that you normally do every day,
Yeah,
you don't do that job.
Yeah, in the kingdom we're gonna have businesses, we're gonna have our own everything. You understand? And you want to shut down that business that day. You understand? You're not going to, you know, if you run a livestock business or if you run a whatever business that you run, you're not going to go and you're not going to, you know, have your workers out there working that day, and you're not going to be selling nothing on that day. All right? No servile work. Keep reading.
Verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speaking to the children of Israel, and saying to them, when ye be come into the land which I have given unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the fruit of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priests.
What is that? What is he saying right there? The Lord gave Moses a commandment to tell the Israelites what? That all of the first fruits, everything that you reap, the first fruits that you reap, you're gonna do what? Read it again.
When ye be come into the land which I give unto you,
The land that you come into, go ahead.
and shall reap the harvest thereof,
And reap the harvest thereof. Read.
then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priests.
What's a sheaf? Somebody get the definition of sheaf. What's a sheaf? Give me the definition of it. Make sure you raise your hand. Go ahead.
A bundle of grain stalk and laid lengthwise and tied together after reaping.
Right, like a bundle. It's
Bundle of sheep.
Right, it's a bundle. All right, you're going to bring all the bundle of your first fruits, all right, to the priest. All right?
Okay.
Keep going.
And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you.
Right.
On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. And ye shall offer that day, when we wave the sheaf, and he lamb without blemish of the first year, for a burnt offering unto the Lord.
Understand? And this is what these are the things that the Lord commanded us to do. You understand? In remembrance of his feast days. Each feast day that we take part in, there's a significance as to why we do it, and there's procedures in which we're supposed to follow in order to ensure that we're following, the laws of that high holy day.
That's right.
You understand? So it is important that we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, and we adhere to the high holy days. Just like the energy that we put inside of the holidays like Christmas and Halloween, because these are our holiday days, we should put that same energy into it. And whatever the Lord commanded Moses to tell the Israelites is what we should follow. You understand? It's important that we follow that. I'm gonna let Dawud, you go ahead and take back over.
Okay, count on concert. You go ahead.
Come on, concert. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, and an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savior. And the
savor.
And the savor.
All right, so this is just, this is nothing but like a recipe, You're just telling them how to make it, with some flour, some oil. Go ahead.
And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine.
It should be a what?
Be of wine.
Because we drink wine, you understand? Everybody understands that, right? Like, this stuff is not really complicated, It's just our traditions, It's just our traditions. These holy days and these things that the Most High asked us to do, we follow to the T, and it's all great things that we do, that we signify for. Like I said, there's times, like I said, Passover, for example. Then we have this holy day, which is the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. If we have time, we can go into some occasions in the Bible where the trumpets were blown. A lot of times where we won wars against our oppressors. Just think about the day when America falls.
Right.
When America falls and we get this, we get this shofar and blow that horn, get them trumpets and blow them trumpets, and that's going to be what? A signifying that we defeated our enemies. We came up against our oppressors and we defeated them, man. So Most High Christ. That's how it's always been, man. It's always been many reasons, Whether the angels was coming back or, the Lord Judgment Day, It talks about the horn and trumpets being blown, So nonetheless, like the trumpets are just signifying periods or ends of situations or even beginning of things, Go ahead.
Shall be of wine, the fourth part of a hin.
Right. Fourth part of a hin is just like a measurement, like a unit of measure. Go ahead.
And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your God.
Go ahead.
It shall be your statute forever throughout your generations.
It shall be your what?
Statute.
What is a statute? Go ahead, young man.
Statute, from the top of my head, it's like a writing of definite
it's like a policy.
Like a policy.
That's what it is. That's what kind of the word I usually associate with statutes, policy. You got laws, you got commandments, and you got policies.
Right.
This is a policy, right? Go ahead, read it again.
Come on, son. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears until the selfsame day that ye brought your offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations.
Forever throughout your generations. See, that's why we're here today. Gathered before each other. And, it's going to come to a point where it's going to be looking like Passover in here. And it's not the Passover. It's the Feast of Blowing the Trumpets. It's the first Feast of Unleavened Bread. It's the Feast of Tabernacles. All of these different holy days that we have, and it's going to be glorious, man. More and more brothers and sisters are going to be raised up. These young kids that are here are going to grow up, become adults. It's going to be a beautiful thing for us to grow as a family and memorialize these holy days and all of these statues that the Lord gave us to do. Go ahead.
That's right. In all your dwellings.
In all your dwellings, right? This is our dwelling here. Go ahead.
Verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering.
Go ahead.
7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Verse 16. Even until the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Verse 17.
No, slacking. No, that's it. That's it. We're going to get the next brother up. Okay? Amadium. Can we get the young man? Young man, come up. Amadium Shabbat. Go ahead, Madri Shabbat. So you're gonna stay like this, right? And then you're gonna go ahead and present yourself.
Young man Leon, Ban Yahweh,
Ban Yashara.
Ban Yashara.
Young man Leon, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yashara. Then you're gonna get an attention. Salute. Go ahead.
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem.
Bashem,
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah,
Rakatham.
Rakatham.
Yahweh
Yahweh
Bashim
Shah.
Yahweh.
Rakatham.
Alright, come on now. No, you go ahead.
Son of Christ. Are you British? How decent are you? The Hebrew? Just read the English. No sweet English.
Alright, Shabia. Everybody sit down. Be seated.
That's just fine. Y'all see.
17. Verse 17.
Yeesh.
Yeah, 17.
You shall bring out your habitations, 2 wave loaves of 2 tiff dills. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams, and they shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offerings, even a offering made by fire, a sweet savour unto the Lord. Verse 19. Then shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord. With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day that it may be an holy convocation unto the Lord. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings without your generations. Verse 22. And you shall reap the harvest of your land. Thou shalt not make clean riddance of corners of the field when thou reapest. Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them for the poor and the stranger. I am the Lord your God.
Let me know where you guys supposed to stop at. Verse 21. You got 24 right now?
I'll be on 24.
Okay, just hold it right there then. We're supposed to stop at 21. Alright? No sweat. Let's go ahead and start back from the top again. So the brother read through his seven scriptures. We're gonna get and break it down right now. Let's get it. Start at verse 17.
Ye shall bring out of your habitation 2 wave loaves of 2 tiff dills. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord.
Go ahead.
Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and the 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offering, even a offering made by fire of sweet savour unto the Lord.
All right, hold it right there. Huh?
God.
All right, so just so y'all know right quick, right? So when we have our high holy days in tradition, right? We will make burnt offerings, is what it keeps saying over and over again. Make a burnt offering, have a burnt offering, make a sacrifice. But because of Christ, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, we don't do burnt offerings because he was a living sacrifice, right? He was a sacrifice. So we don't do the burnt offerings no more. Christ was a living sacrifice. Today we don't do the burnt offerings, all right? But this is how it was. They would have different lambs, different, like I said, the bullock, which would be some kind of beef, and so on and so forth. And they would offer him up, kill him, slaughter him, cut him up, flour. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? A little something. Now I'm gonna go too far now, but You know what I mean? They'll season it up and, you know, follow the recipe, do the thing. But nonetheless, you know, all of these things are required of us as a peace offering, as a sin offering, as a burnt offering for the Lord, like I said, for the feast for the Lord. All right, what he just read. Go ahead.
Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice one kid of the goats for a sin offering.
That's right. Same thing. Go ahead.
And 2 lambs for the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings.
Go ahead.
Verse 20.
Because you got to think about it. At this time, we had farmlands. You know what I mean? We had livestock. We had all those things. That was not only our livelihood, but it was also our, you know what I mean? It was our livelihood in the sense of what we ate, right? But it was also how we made money too. So to make an offering, I mean, we give away. I don't know if y'all know, but you know, goats cost money. You know what I mean? Like goats cost money, cows cost money. You know what I mean? Like it's like you making a donation basically. I'm donating this cow. You know what I mean? This cow's out here that costs $5,000. You know what I mean? Is it smoking away? Oh, okay, because you can just not.
No, it was too wild.
Okay, most side crazy, no sweat. So no sweat, but y'all understand why they did it at the time. But like I said, Christ was the ultimate sacrifice. You understand? We sacrifice ourselves for the Lord now these days. You know what I mean? In this day and age, we sacrifice ourselves for the Lord, which means what? It means we come into the school, we follow orders. We get in orders, right? We do our 90 days. We shed ourselves for the world. What does shedding ourselves for the world mean? Not doing all of the things that we used to do in the past, like getting high. Right. You know what I mean? We ain't getting high no more. Some brothers and sisters in here got high every day. You know what I mean? But now they're coming to the truth and they're honoring their king, YAHANNA, and now they're not getting high anymore.
Right.
You understand? Now they're not being a homosexual no more. Now they're not being a whore, pimp, and everything else no more. You're sacrificing yourself. You know what I mean? And there's brothers and sisters in the school that, like Christ, would die for their brothers. You understand? So go ahead.
Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord with 2 lambs.
Stop at 21 up.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
With 2 lambs. They shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day that it may be an holy convocation unto the Lord. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Right.
So it always starts and ends on that Sabbath. You know what I mean? On a Sabbath day. Like I said, when you're going to get to that Sabbath day, you shall do no work therein. You shall honor the traditions, honor the customs, you know, all of the things that were required of us to do. Like for the time of Passover, just like any other feast day, just like the Sabbath service, we come together. You know what I mean? Family, men, women, children alike. You know what I mean? Put our differences aside and we gather together and we honor what? The Lord's feast day. Because this is for the Lord. You know what I mean? And if you get more deeper into these holy days, then you will really see that spirit that you have on you, being a warrior or being, you understand, being a lion or being, you know, from the Issacharites, or that spirit that you have on you, that austere, that spirit that you have is going to be something that you're going to be like, oh, Passover was the day where the Lord slaughtered the Hamites for us. You understand? Right. The Lord slaughtered the Hamites. Because think about all of the hell that we go through in America today. Something that we can relate to. You know what I mean? We go through hell in America. We go to our slaveries every day. We can't go to Sabbath. Some brothers got to miss camp due to slavery. You know what I mean? So it's tough, man. All of the food is messed up. You know what I mean? You're in our local grocery stores. Cops is killing us in our own neighborhoods. It's hell out here. Right. So think about the day when it comes when the Lord slaughters the Americans. You understand? When he slaughters our oppressors. You're going to, that the Bible says oppression makes a wise man mad. So that spirit I'm talking about is that wise spirit that you know what's really going on. You know who you are and who they are. You know who the Lord loves and who he doesn't love. So when you know who our oppressors are, and when he slaughters them, you're going to celebrate. Right. We're going to blow trumpets. You understand? We're going to blow the trumpets. and that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? We're going to be happy. So for that same reason that we would look forward to that is the same reason why we're going to remember the past.
Right.
You understand? We're going to remember the past when they was in Egypt in captivity, when they was in Assyria in captivity, when during the time of Esther, when they was about to slaughter all of the Israelites. You understand? And Esther done pulled a finesse move and saved us. You know what I mean? A strong sister that any sister in this school should definitely look more into, because these are who we need to look up to. You know what I mean? These are who the people we need to remember. So we memorialize these days, and we put everything to the side, and we come and sit in our dwellings, like the Bible says, and we honor these feast days.
That's right.
Come.
We take it very seriously,
And the
man.
one.
Like everything else that we do in the I.S.U.P.K, all right?
That's right.
Go ahead.
Ye shall do no servile work therein.
All right, go ahead.
It shall be a statute forever in all your
It
dwellings
should be a
throughout
statute.
your
A
generations.
statue forever and ever and ever throughout all of your generations. We're going to teach our kids who the devil is. You understand? We're going to teach our kids, you know, Shalom, Yahabashim, Shabrakatah, Shalom, Al-Thah, Bashim, Al-Shah. We're going to teach them salutes. We're going to teach them their history. They're going to teach them their culture. We're going to teach them their holy days. You see what I'm saying? Throughout all our generations, they're going to learn this truth, and we're going to honor these same feast days. It's been like that since Adam. You understand? Let's go ahead and get it. Let's sit on that, sir.
Sit on them.
Yeah, come on.
That's it on everything?
No.
Okay.
I'm Madi, which means stand. We're gonna call up the next brother. Let's get brother I.S.U.P.K. Ali. Come on up, brother. You understand? Go ahead and get in Majum Shabbat. State your registry out.
I.S.U.P.K. Ban Yahweh the Ban Yasha'Allah.
I.S.U.P.K. Allah ban Yahweh ban Yasha'Allah.
Yahweh Bashir Yasha'Allah.
Yahweh Bashim Yasha'Allah. All right, come on now. You come on out. We're going to start from verse 22 to 28. Nah, it's only once. Go ahead. Yeshabia, that means be seated. 22 to 28. So at this point in Leviticus, now we're going to get into more of the specifics of these different feast days. Just to break it down. Go ahead.
Leviticus 23 and 22. Yeah. Blind or broken, or mean, or having a wind, or scurvy, or scathe, ye shall not offer these unto the Lord, nor make offerings by fire of them upon the altar of the Lord. 23. Either a bullock or a lamb that hath anything. What was the word? Super flower. How would you say it?
Yeah.
Super flowers.
Fluids.
Superfluous nor or lacking in his parts, that mayest thou offer for a free will offering, but for a vow it shall not be accepted. Ye shall not offer unto the Lord that which is bruised, or crushed, or broken, or cut, neither shall ye make any offering thereof in your land. Neither from a stranger's hand shall ye offer the bread of your God of any of these, because their corruption is in them, and blemishes be in them. Ye shall not be accepted for you. 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, when a bullock or a sheep or a goat is brought forth, then it shall be 7 days under the dam. And from the 8th day and the thenceforth,
That's correct.
thenceforth it shall be accepted for an offering made by fire unto the Lord. 28. And whether it be a cow or eel, ye shall not kill it, and hurry young both in one day.
Where you at? That was 28. You came from, you already finished 2022? Okay, Most High in Christ. All right, go ahead. Start from the top again, Baba Bashar.
Come. Leviticus 23 and 22. Blind or broken or mean or having a wind, or scurvy, or scathe, ye shall not offer these unto the Lord, nor make an offering by fire of them upon the altar unto the Lord.
You understand? So who can tell me what that's saying? What that's saying? Read it one more time, Mark.
Verse 22. Blind or broken or mean or
blind or broken or what?
Mean.
Go ahead.
Or having a wind.
Or having a wind. Go ahead.
Or scurvy. Or scathe. Ye shall not offer these unto the Lord, nor make an offering by fire of them upon the altar unto the Lord.
Young man Leon.
Yeah, yes, sir. It means that you should not bring an indeficient animal that's blind, broken, scurvy, those that have all these things on it. It needs to be an unblemished animal.
Right. We need that good meat.
Good meat, yes, sir.
Good meat. Let me get that good meat. You understand? That lamb that was raised right, took him to the movies. You massaged his back. He had A1 credit. You know what I mean? I want that lamb. You know what I mean? Nah, no sweat. But go ahead.
23. Either a bullock or a lamb that hath anything. Oh, Salakia, once again. Superfluous.
Okay, go ahead. So it's superfluous.
Things superfluous or lacking in his part, that mayest thou offer.
So superfluous is like unnecessary or, like unnecessary or something too much. Like it's like, you know what I mean? Superfluous information means too much information. Like it's just unnecessary information is too much. And so in this sense, read it over again.
Either a bullock or a lamb that hath anything superfluous or lacking in his parts.
Right. So lack of in his parts. So anything unnecessary or lacking in his parts is the same thing. It's just something that he didn't want. You know what I mean? Like this is not, we don't want that. That's not what we're going to offer to the Lord or to the priests and prophets. You understand? Go ahead.
That mayest thou offer for a free will offering.
Good.
But for a vow it shall not be accepted.
It's not going to be accepted. You understand that? Everybody understands that, right? I don't know about y'all, but I know we begin to got a little bit of bougie, you know what I mean, in Israel. You know what I mean? Before when we was, in the world, we would just, we would eat spam for Pete's sake, you know what I mean? But now we like the GMO, non-GMO, we want the, organic, grass-fed, cage, free range, you know what I mean? Like these animals that have been taken care of, that have been raised properly, fed properly, no blemishes. Like it says, they're not blind, they got no birth defects. Like it's just this. We want the best of the best for the men of the Lord, you know what I mean, and for the Lord Himself as well. Go ahead.
Ye shall not offer unto the Lord that which is bruised or crushed or broken or cut.
You understand? Yeah, everybody understands that. Right? Go ahead.
Neither shall ye make any offering thereof in your own land. 25. Neither from a stranger's hand shall ye offer the bread your God of any of these, because their corruption is in them.
Yeah, Leviticus 23.
Okay.
That's not verse 23. You're not on 23. You're not on 23. You're on 22 right now.
Nope.
And that's that's verse 22. That's chapter 22 that you're reading right now. No sweat. No sweat.
Yeah, this is chapter 23 right here.
Yeah, you in the wrong. I was wondering why am I not.
No sweat.
No sweat. We got to go back. Give me get 23 and 22 out. Bible Kushah. Because I'm wondering why am I not hearing about the feast? Like, you know what I mean? And I'm breaking it down, trying to hear it, but I know this is not what we. No sweat. We gonna get it. This the trooper. This trooper I.S.U.P.K, a brother that's doing something that brothers in the world needs to do.
Right.
Shed themselves of the world, come in here and learn how to be a man. You understand? Learn how to be a soldier. So you know what I mean. We gonna get it. This brother's gonna be coming up and he's gonna be strong in the I.S.U.P.K and do amazing things. You know what I mean?
That's right.
No sweat. So let's go ahead and get it. Chapter 23. Let's start at 22 again. Let's do it over. Because this is what we need right here. This is it. This is what we here for today. Memorial of the blowing the trumpets. Go ahead.
Leviticus 23 and 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make it clean riddance. Riddance of the corners of the field. When thee when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of the harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor.
You know what I'm saying? So thou shalt lead them unto the poor. So basically, this is what we do in the I.S.U.P.K. We teach brotherhood, right?
Right.
Brotherhood is everything. This scripture right here is talking about when you have stuff when you read it again. Read it one more time.
Verse 22.
Go ahead.
And when ye reap the harvest of your land.
When you reap the harvest of your land, so you're going out, you're getting the crops, and you're getting all of the goods from the land. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not make clean riddances of the corner.
It means don't don't take everything. Don't take everything out of the field. Go ahead.
The corners of the field, when thou reapest, neither shall
No sweat, take your time, Mark.
neither shall thou gather any gleanings of the harvest.
So what is gleanings? Somebody look. Go ahead, young man. You know it.
Gleaning.
Go ahead, stand up and let us know.
Yeah, when you glean, you take from the field crops.
Well, okay, so let me stop you right there. Unless you know the actual definition, you should have it pulled up in your phone or in the dictionary. All right. Let us get that. Everybody should get accustomed to doing that as well. Looking up these words in the dictionary. You should also have a Zondervan. You know, and you got it. You got it.
So like if I could, before you bring that out, the reason why it's important is because you definitely want to make sure that every term that you see in the Bible, that you can go back and make sure that it's definitely what it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to try to guess on what something is because it can throw you off. You know what I'm saying? So just take a habit, make a habit of just going and researching it first. Even if you think you know it, research it, then you can bring it out. All right, no sweat. Okay, go ahead.
You got it out?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Nice
and loud, out. We in the house.
Extract from various sources. Information is gleaned from press clippings. Collect gradually, bit by bit.
Okay, read it from the top. What is the definition?
To extract from various sources, information is gleaned from press clippings. Collect gradually, bit by bit, objects gleaned from local markets.
Okay,
Gathering.
so it's collecting, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Be like selective gathering. All right, go ahead.
Of the harvest, thou shalt leave them unto the poor.
So that's why we don't collect them all, right? We don't collect them all because the poor are going to come in and have food as well.
That's right.
You know what I mean? The poor are going to come in and have food as well because in Israel, under righteous rulership, we take care of the poor as well. Man.
That's right.
We take care of the lowly people. You know what I mean? We just think about us right now as Israelites right now. We are the bottom of the map.
That's right,
we at the bottom of every nation. We poor. Even the richest person, even Michael Jordan is poor. He don't even know it. You understand? But nonetheless, even those who are financially poor, we take care of in the I.S.U.P.K, man.
Right.
I mean, and this why there's certain laws and certain things that were put forth so we can make sure that those men that were less fortunate could eat still too.
That's right.
So he said, when you go out to pick your crops, leave some of it there. You understand? Don't pick everything. You understand?
Right.
Leave some there for the poor. The poor are gonna come and they gonna eat too.
Concept.
Because Israel are such a peaceful and loving people, man. You understand? Like this is what we call righteous rulership.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And to the stranger, I am the Lord your God.
Go ahead.
Verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
He said, speak unto who?
Children of Israel.
Speak unto everybody.
Children of Israel.
Speak unto the Ammonites.
Children of
To
Israel.
the Hagarites.
Israel.
To the Moabites.
Israel.
The Hamites.
Israel.
The Edomites.
Israel.
See, it's not talking about everybody, man. And every chance we get, sometimes I'll pass by that part, you know what I mean? But this is a holy convocation, man. This is for us. This is by our people, and it's for us by us, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? We talking about Israelites, who we are, right? These people who lived before us, that set the grounds, set the terms, you know what I mean, for us to be able to follow and lead others in.
That's right.
And Barack can tell you how it shot, man.
Yeah, right.
Because how hard would it be if we had to depend on our own knowledge?
That's right.
How hard would it be if we had to depend on our own knowledge and experience? It would be terribly hard.
That's right.
Like we ain't got nothing to work with. That's why when they say we should have destroyed this Bible, that would have been the most smartest thing for them to do, for our oppressors to do.
Right.
But they didn't destroy it. And Barakatah why y'all shot for that too. You know what I mean? Because now we have this, what we're bringing out right here today, and everybody that's in here today that sit before us had the opportunity to change their life, man.
That's
and
right.
Become holy in the Lord, man. And it's a beautiful thing, brother. Listen, it's a beautiful thing, man. The more you stay into this truth, the more you study in this and come into these classes, stay in these classes, the more you're gonna have the strength to overcome the temptation of this world, man.
That's right.
The more you're gonna have strength to overcome the obstacles that you are faced with in your family, you know, your relationship, you know what I mean, your workspace, being in captivity. The more you're gonna get the strength, man, to move and shed yourself of the world, of all of those bad habits that you have, man, that we have coming out of the world, man. So it's a beautiful thing. This is talking about us, man. This is for us. You know what I mean? Like we talk about it all the time, how they got Red Cross, they got Feed the Children, and all these other organizations that specifically help this person, or help everybody. But I'm not even going to say the I.S.U.P.K. I'm going to say the Bible.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah,
the
right.
Bible is only to help Israel, man.
That's right.
You understand? That's why he said, I shew my word unto Jacob, man. This is our Bible, man. We're going to be the ones that enforce everything in this Bible to the heathens.
Yeah, right.
You understand? Go ahead. So go read that again.
Verse 24.
Go ahead.
Speak unto the children of Israel,
Mark down. You can see me one time? Go ahead.
saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of the trumpet.
So start that over, Hagen. I want you to read that nice and strong, God.
From top.
I want the neighbors to hear it.
Verse 24.
Go ahead.
Speak unto the children of
Go
Israel,
ahead.
saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of the blowing of the trumpet.
A memorial of the blowing of the trumpets, man. That's where we at right now. That's where we at.
That's right.
You understand? And like I said, we might not get into it today, but we're just going to get into this, in chapter 23. But you go and see in throughout the Bible, when those horns was blew for many different reasons, man. You understand? You not as I can bar. You got something you want to say? All right, you understand? When them horns was blew for many different reasons. You know what I mean? When YAHANNA returns, them horns going to get blown.
Right.
You understand? When America falls, them horns will get blown. When all of these things, damn right, clap it up, man. Clap it up, man. You hear those horns, bro. Lord be with you. Lord be with you. You know what I mean? This is where you want to be when those horns is blown.
That's right.
Right.
You want to be with your brothers and sisters. No matter what it is. I'm telling you, no matter what it is, no matter if it's about war, no matter if it's about accomplishing something or being revealed something, we want to be with your brothers and sisters, because what? Here is your refuge. Here is your fortress. When we gather here today, like I said earlier, following the law, statutes, commandments, memorializing these holy days, just like in the time of Moses in Egypt, we're free from anything that's going on outside of these walls right now.
That's right.
We're free from whatever's going on. When everybody is celebrating Halloween, they going door to door, we won't be the ones getting candy with cocaine in it.
That's right.
We won't be the ones getting candy with raisins in it. We won't be the ones looking for our kids because they've been snatched up by an oppressor.
Right.
You understand? A rice-skinned oppressor. You know what I mean? So we're free from all of those things. You know what I mean? When we're here doing what the Lord said to do. Go ahead.
And a holy convocation. Verse 25.
Good.
Ye shall do no servile work.
And here we go. We back to the Sabbath, right? Today is the Sabbath, and we doing no holy convocation. Like I said, it's hard living in captivity when the boss man put you on the schedule on Saturday, knowing damn well, you understand? Knowing damn well you told him you can't work Saturdays.
Right.
But because you're in captivity, you're either gonna work that Saturday or lose your slavery. You possibly lose your house, lose your car, and not eat, and so this is captivity. But in the perfect world, which is in the world of Israel, we wouldn't work on the Sabbath day. We would do no servile work. Go ahead.
therein. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, also on the 10th day.
Hold on, the Lord spoke unto who?
Moses.
See, this is another thing that everybody has to realize that's out there in the world. Everybody thinks that it's just something that everybody's going to know, and we're going to when they say everybody's in the truth, and everybody just because you know you Israelite, you in the truth, that's absolutely incorrect. The Lord spoke to Moses, man. You understand? Right. He didn't speak to everybody.
That's right.
He didn't speak to everybody, man. He spoke to Moses.
That's right.
He said, the Lord, read it again, huh?
Verse 26.
Go ahead.
And the Lord spake unto Moses.
He spoke unto who?
Moses.
He spoke unto grandma.
Moses.
Auntie.
Moses.
Everybody.
Moses.
Moses, man. That's right. He spoke unto Moses because we have order in Israel. Right. There's order in Israel, man. The Lord spoke to Moses. So when you get an order and you get an order, you should follow that order, man. Right. Because there's order in Israel, man. Yahweh Shah Mashiach, man. You know what I mean? Yahweh Shah, this brother too Bashar, brother. When he started speaking that Hebrew, that brother right there, he liked that Hebrew, man. I'm gonna give him. As soon as you become an officer, he's gonna give you that Hebrew class, man.
Wait. Yeah, he actually did excellent. I was surprised.
Big up to that, bro. Look at that brother, man. Read that Assyrian Hebrew like it was English. You know what I mean? But no sweat though, like, you know, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, man, says kind out of one kind, man. Right. You understand? Right. Like Moses says kind out of one kind. That's right. You know what I mean? Even the sisters says kind out of one kind. You know what I mean? So you have to learn order in Israel, man. This is an army that we're building here, and it's a great thing that this is an army. Because it's great for so many different reasons. I know I'd rather call somebody else and let them tell me, you know what I mean, than to try to figure it out myself because I don't know everything. You know what I mean? Right. So what I don't know, I'll call captain. I'll call the general and be like, sir, this was going on. He'll be like, well, give me, you know what I mean? Give me Zechariah 2 and 3. Right. Next thing you know, I'm out in Dodge child support. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just good to have men above you, man. Right. To guide you because like in Hebrews it says these men guard your soul, man. Right. These are the men of the Lord. This is righteous rulership. You're gonna be good in here, man. Follow those orders. It's gonna save your life. Go ahead.
Saying, also on the 10th day of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement.
Go ahead. So the Day of Atonement, everybody knows what the Day of Atonement is, right? Day of Atonement. Okay, so Day of Atonement is when you fast from evening to evening. You don't eat nothing, you don't drink nothing for 24 hours. And some brothers be calling their spirit.
Man, let me tell you something. If y'all ain't never listen. Fasting doing camp, that's the hardest damn thing. Y'all get to see what that's gonna be like.
Hey, can we get that door
fasting doing camp. Y'all just wait for it. Y'all gonna be on the water, I'm telling you.
What the brothers bringing out is so heavy. You fasting during that camp is really affliction. That's the day of affliction, man. Like it's really afflicting your soul. And it's hard because you out in the sun, you blazing, you yelling at the top of your lungs, you ain't ate all day, you want some water, you parch. But that's what the Day of Atonement is, man. Afflicting our soul, man. We get more into that, but go ahead.
It shall be a holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your soul, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Verse 28, and ye shall do no work in the same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
That's it on that? That's verse 28? All right, most high Christ. All right. Everybody, Amadium, you may stand.
All right, this concludes the lesson. We'll go ahead and blow the horn. All right. Y'all forgive me, this ain't my profession. All right. All right, you're gonna get the wine. Do the same thing. The wine. You and the brother, you can face towards him.
right hand. So you lead your right hand right here, right? So no sweat. So put it in your hand. And you both gonna turn. And you gonna hold it out. And you gonna say La Yashala.
La Yashala.
And everybody gonna say it back.
La Yashala.
La Yashala, of course, La is what? A preposition word, right? It means what? Two. And two, Israel, basically. La Yashala. You understand? So this is a toast to Israel. Go ahead now, brother. Gonna take the drink. Go ahead. Enjoy yourself,
All right.
Once I have to put that down.
Blow the horn again. You're going to take the scroll, and we're going to get ready to salute the Torah. All right? You get the scroll.
You put over your right shoulder, right?
Right. Correct.
So you can put over your right shoulder, and we got to come up
You're going to
front.
stand out over here, in front, to the front.
All right. Stand right here. Stand right here. If every brother, what are we doing? Rank order, right?
Right. Your brothers, well, no, you ain't got to do it.
It don't have to be right
No,
order. All right,
just
but
come up and you, go ahead.
Slide.
Give them the
You
shot.
good.
Yeah, you come up, and when you get up there, you're going to say, Yahweh Shemi Yashab Barak Yah, only the men, all right? Yahweh Shemi Yashab Barak Yah. You're going to put your hand, this hand on your chest, you put your hand on the Torah, the left hand on the Torah, you're going to say, Yahweh Shemi Yashab Barak Yah, all right?
Okay.
All right. Right, that was done. Go ahead and do it real quick. Yahweh Shemi Yashab Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shemi Al-Shabrak, yeah.
Yahweh Shemi Yashab Barak Yah.
Let's do it together. Come on, get your chant up there. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Barak,
Barak,
Yah.
Yah.
That's cool. That's wild, Bob. Come on, y'all go ahead and line it up.
Shalom, Shabbat, Yah.
Go ahead.
Yah, Shabbat, Yah.
That's right. Go ahead.
Yah Bashem Shabbat Yah.
Salute. Barak. Put your hand on the scroll. Let's go.
How about Shem Yah? Rock.
Yah.
That's correct. Go ahead.
How about Shem Yah Shabbat, Yah?
That's it.
All right.
Sign credit.
All right. Now we're going to go into the prayers.
Come on, sir.
The Lord's prayers first.
Come on, sir. All right, so we're gonna SAR. We're gonna face the east. The east is this way. So y'all kind of already facing this way. Let's go ahead and face this way. The brother Adawan is gonna say the prayers in the Hebrew. Oh, Slack. Come on. You can go ahead back that way, y'all.
All right, we're going to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, and then the brother, the head right now of this class, is going to be saying it in the English. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Wadash. Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arataza. Hayah. Bashamayam. Natan. Salaki. Natan Lanawa. Lakam. Cow. Awam. Masalak Lanawa. Kawawath Yanawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kawawath Yanawa. Wala'ah. Tabayanawa. Badasaya 1. Kabal. Awashayanawa. Mayan. Rai. Laka. Amalakwa. Wahata. Salakia. Wahata Para. La'ai Walamyam. Aman.
In the English, our Father,
Father,
which art in heaven,
hallowed
be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come.
thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth, as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
Lead us not
into temptation. But deliver us.
From
evil.
For
thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever. So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
All right, the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh,
By Hashem,
Yahushua,
Baba Kushah,
Nathalanau,
Kamalaka'a,
Kau Makala,
Wakal
Marawa, Latahar, Matazariah, Hakwayim, Hamathyam, Al-Rakwa, Atama'ala, the Garashan, by Hashem, Yahushua, the water,
Aman.
In the English, Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
All manner of diseases.
And the power to cleanse the lepers.
And the power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
All right, Psalms 121. Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Al-Haharya, Ma'ahayan, Yaba'ah, Azarya, Ain, Yahweh, Aisha, Mayam, Wa'arataza, Aliyatan, Lamawat, Wagalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, La'ah, Yanawam, Dayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Zalka, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Walayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Kalra, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'atka, Wawa'aka, Alawam.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
From which cometh my help?
For which cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot.
He will not suffer thy foot
to be moved.
to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
Will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold,
He that keepeth Israel.
he that keepeth
Will
Israel
not slumber nor sleep.
will not slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy
The
keeper.
Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade
Upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee.
The sun shall not smite thee
By day.
by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee.
The Lord shall preserve thee
From all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth.
For this time forth
And even evermore.
and even evermore.
All right, Psalms 83. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al-Demaya Laka,
Alamai Lakah,
Al-Dakarash,
Akatarash,
Wa'al, Dashakwat,
Dashakwat,
All, Kayahanna,
Kayahanna,
Awayab Yaka,
Ayawak
Yahama Yawan,
Yahaman,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Amaika,
Alamaika,
Ya'ira Salagia, Ya'ira Yamwa,
Ya'ara Yamwa,
Sawada,
Sabadah,
Wayatha,
Wayatah,
Ya'atazawa,
Ya'atazawa,
Al-Tazapawanka,
Ya'atazapawanka,
Amarwa,
Amara,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakia
Wanakyadam.
Wanakyadam.
Magawya.
Magawya.
Wala'ah. Yazakar. Sham Yashala.
Sham Yashala.
Iwada. Kaya. Nawa'aitazawa. Gaba. Yakadwa. Al-Yakab. Bayath. Yaka-Artha. Aliyah. Adawam. Washamad. Al-Yam. Mawa'aba. Waha'argyam. Gabal. Wa'amawan. Wa'aimalak. Palasha. Salagya. Palasha. I'm Salagya. I'm Yashabya. Tazawar. Gam Ashawar. Nalawa. Amam. Hayawa. Zarawa. Labanya Lawat. Salat. Aisha-laham. Kamadyam. Kasayasara. Kayabyan. Manakaw. Kayashwan. Nashamadya. By Iwan. The Ira. Hayawa. Daman. La'adma. Shayathamuya. Nada. Yamawa. Ka'ira. Wakaza Abba. Wakaza Bak. Wakatazal. Manar. Kal Nasa Yakma. Ashar. Amawa. Nayarasha. Lanawa. Nawa. Alayam. Alahaya. Shayath Yamwa. Kagalgalia. Kakwash. Lapanya. Rakab. Theradatma. Basa Irika. Wabasa. Wapatka. Tabahalam. Mala'ah. Panyaham. Kalawan. Wayababakusha. Salaki, that's Wayabakwasha. Shamaka. Yahweh. Yabashawa. Waya. Bahalwa. Ayai. Wayakaparya. Waya. Abadwa. Waya. The Iwa. Kaya'atha. Shamka. Yahweh. Labaka. Ainawan. Ikalha. Marataza. Right?
In the English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O God. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O God. For lo, thine enemies. Make a tumult. And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against. Thy hidden ones. They have said. Come. And let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel. May be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted. Together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gabal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. The inhabitants of Tyre. A sword also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot. Salah.
Salah.
Do not do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as to unto the Midianites.
As unto Sisera.
As to Syria.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Salakia. At the brook like Arab.
At the brook like Arab.
And like Zaeb.
And like Zahab.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes of Zebed.
All their princes of Zebed.
And Salakia. And Zamuna.
As Amuna.
Who said,
Let
us take to ourselves
the
houses of God, in possession.
The houses of God in possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stumble before the wind.
As they stumble before the wind.
As the fire burneth a wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame set up the mountains on fire.
As the flame set up the mountains on fire.
So persecute them. With thy temperance. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. And they may seek thy name. O Lord. Let them be confounded. And troubled forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know that thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth.
All right. Sorry, we'll turn that down.
Sorry.
All right, below the poem one more time. All right, sisters, have a seat. I'm gonna give a full courtesy salute to the brothers, and then salute to the brothers, and then salute to the sisters.
It's supposed to be one courtesy salute for the teacher.
Hold on, it's like
It's like me. Okay, so
end it up.
Okay, come on. So one salute for the brothers. Amadim Shabbat, Barak,
Yahweh.
Yazmatah, sis, Amadim, brothers, Sar, turn to face the sisters. One courtesy salute for the sisters. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Barak, Yazmatah, class dismissed.
That's it.